was it like when we first brought David home?
Thank you. So David was 4 months when we brought him home, and he was like any 4-month-old baby. We put a notice in the paper to say that we welcomed our new child, and he turned our household upside down. He was a very happy baby. It wasn't hard work, really. I am a fine musician, I practice every day, and people come from far away just to hear me play. My drum, I love to play. My drum, I am a fine musician, I practice.
We always felt that we'd have a big family. So we had 3 natural children, we had 3 adopted children.
So then we had Tiana, and then we had David, and we had Nicho. Nicho was different again. He was really, really very, very bright. And then he started almost like he was sort of retreating into himself because he was having seizures that we didn't know about. And then we had to go to Melbourne with him, and he was having seizure activity every half a second or something.
Every 20 seconds or something.
And then they put him on these meds. The seizure stopped, and we were sort of starting to get our little boy back. Nicho, he is just gentle. He's just had a really gentle spirit, hasn't he?
He's very persistent. He always keeps trying even if he can't. He's very brave.
And then he'll give it another go. In adult life at 27, David all of a sudden had acute leukemia, so within a couple of days we had to leave the farm, move down to Melbourne, and there we saw a different side of David. The resilience, the ability to just face one day at a time. So when he had chemo and he was sick that day, he would just sleep. When he was good, he'd be up and bouncing around and, give me some chicken. And the biggest thing we saw in Dave was his faith. The doctors had never had an adult as a patient with leukemia, and they were amazed at how well he did, and it has a zest for living. He loves food, he loves coffee even more.
Loves music.
How many push-ups did you do today? 200 and whatever?
Yeah, reckons he can do 210 push-ups.
And after 5 months we came home again, and now he's working out at the gym. When David was a little boy, emphasis for children with disabilities were all about reading and writing and fitting into this box. And he didn't want to read and write. He wanted to go out and play and kick stones and swim, and he needed that physical activities. Whereas Nicho actually loves sitting, reading and writing. But there was no allowance for these children to be themselves, really. But it's not like that now. It is a lot better. I think we've learned a lot because it just didn't work.
They're not weird. They do normal things. And they're just like everybody else. Stand like a post in the hole.